It's time for local stories from across the East. Local food. Local fashion. Local businesses. This is your home for local. This is the East's Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.
Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark. I'll be your tour guide on this adventure across the East. Hope you're having a great day so far. Boy, do we have a big show in store for you today. But before we get to that, let me remind you how you can find us online. We are at WNCT.com under the Download tab. Also Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and use the East Daily Download hashtag. You can also email us at download@WNCT.com. One other great way to watch the show on the go is the WNCT mobile app. Download it at the Google Play or the App Store, and then we have a tab right there. You can scroll down and watch anywhere. We certainly hope you do that. We'd love for you to join in on the experience of the East Daily Download wherever you are. Okay, now as I mentioned, we've got a big show today, a lot of stuff, a lot of stories coming your way. Let's take a look at what that looks like. We head to Pink Hill and Living Local. Entertainment Tonight gives us a special look at Ford versus Ferrari. We visit with Stellar Showcase. And if that wasn't enough, WNCT 9 on Your Side anchor Ken Watling joins us now with this week's People and Places. Hey, what's going on?
I need your help.
I'm in the middle of doing that.
Oh yeah, well it's okay. Okay, so which one do you like? This one or this one?
What, it's a crown, right? Of some nature. It looks
Tiara.
A little tiara. Okay, tiara.
Yeah,
Could I see what the other one looks like?
Yeah, hold that.
Sure. That's heavy.
Be careful with it.
That's heavy.
You
Wow.
can try it on if you want. Yeah. Oh, I like that one on you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go with that one. Let's go with
one.
that one. Yeah, I don't know
Okay.
why we're doing this, but I have a feeling it's going to come back later. As I was saying, let's check in right now with WNCT 9 on Your Side anchor Ken Watling and this week's People and Places.
So life's not slowing down any.
Oh, you can't slow down. You slow down, you die. You got to keep going.
And that's exactly what businessman and entrepreneur Parker Overton is doing at 75 years old.
75 young.
He's won plenty of awards in those 3/4 of a century, but nothing quite like the Order of the Longleaf Pine, the highest award for state service granted by the office of the governor.
I was very surprised. I was actually taken back by it because I had no idea it was for me.
The award is meant to honor those who have gone above and beyond to strengthen and impact their communities. Overton is currently chairman-elect of Greenville Utilities Commission and chairman of the board of the Vidant Health Foundation.
But I stay busy. It seems like every day, you know, you get up in the morning, you don't know where you're going to be, but you wind up still meeting with people all day, and that's great.
On this day, things were a little more relaxed as he gave me a tour of his sprawling property in Pitt County.
There's a little stream coming through like you saw in that picture.
Yeah.
And that's the dam on the other end down here.
And it all started with a love of water sports, selling water skis inside his father's grocery store in the 1970s.
Started actually out of the boot of my car and had some items on my ping pong table in the back room at the house, and I would carry them to tournaments and I'd sell them. And then I bought a small ad in a magazine, and then people started buying. And I put in an 800 number, and the rest is history.
That company, Overton's, would at one time be the world's largest water sports and marine accessories dealer.
Well, when you built a business and you started with, say basically $400 and you turned it into one of the largest businesses in the world, I mean, yeah, you're proud of that. But I was proud of my people that worked with me. I mean, I've been just truly blessed. Pride. Here, boy.
These days, Overton loves spending time at home with all his animals.
Say, hey, how you doing?
And he says it's here where home will always be.
I love where I live, man. I'm going to just tell you like it is. I mean, Greenville is a great place. I've been blessed in the business that I've been in, that I've been all over the world. And then when I cross that Pitt County line coming back home, it's home, man. Oh, I mean, look, we got the water. I mean, we've got everything here. I mean, we've got the university. Greenville is a great place. Greenville is one of the best kept secrets in the world.
Now downloading Meltivational Monday.
This is a show that you're not only going to learn things that you can put to use in your life immediately to change for the better, you're going to have a heck of a lot of fun hanging out with me. What I want you to know about me is that I really care about you. As I've met tens of thousands of people face to face, I've noticed that we all struggle with the same things. I'll do absolutely anything to get somebody to push through their fear.
Mel Robbins has changed my life in so many ways.
That's the thing that is exciting about me. I want to empower people to change the way that they see their future and what's possible for them.
Welcome back to the East Daily Download. Hope your day is going well so far. Quick reminder, we would love to see pictures, videos, etc. Download at WNCT.com. Send us pictures of your hobbies. I mean, it could be water skiing, snow skiing, hiking, watching TV, whatever. It doesn't matter. We just love to see those and share them with our audience. Okay, still to come today, we're going to go with Entertainment Tonight behind the scenes of the new movie Ford versus Ferrari. But right now what we want to do is go out to the stellar...
Really quick. Sorry, I know that you chose this one, and I do like this one a whole lot. But what about this one?
Well, let's see it.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That one or that one. Let's go with that one. It's a little funky, a little different, a little eclectic. I mean, not to say this one isn't, but let's go with that one.
Okay. Thank you.
And I guess we'll find out later why we're doing all of this. I have a feeling it's going to come back at the end of the show. Okay, as I mentioned, Ford versus Ferrari from Entertainment Tonight, but right now we're going to go to the Ritz in Raleigh. They recently had a thing called the Stellar Art Showcase that our team went to. It has fashion, photography, music, dance, comedy, art, all kinds of stuff. Let's take a look.
I'm here with Showcase Director Zachary Sanders for Raw Presents Stellar. We're in the Ritz in Raleigh, North Carolina right now, but Raw showcases take place throughout the U.S.?
Yeah, it takes place all across the country in 50 different cities across the states.
Briefly describing your role as a Showcase Director?
So as a Showcase Director, my job is from the moment when an artist is booked into a show, my role is to essentially be their mentor, guide them through the process, make sure they know how to promote themselves, make sure they know what to showcase, what time to arrive, like all the different details of how best to showcase your work as an artist.
What can people expect coming to a Raw showcase?
So the structure of every Raw showcase is the majority of the space, as you may or may not be able to see, is taken up with visual artists, accessory designers, photographers, craft makers. We'll have hair and makeup stylists creating their own models, and they'll be interacting with the audience, walking around the space. And then while that's all happening, there's a fully staged show with live music, performing artists, a fashion show, and like I said, all local artists. So yeah, it's really cool to be able to see it all come together, and it turns into this one-night indoor arts festival.
That's beautiful. For people who maybe are local artists and want that support, want to get involved, how can they reach out to Raw via the showcase?
The best way, honestly, is to go to www.rawartist.com and register and submit your profile to be an artist. That will make it so it'll kind of fast track you into speaking with a booking agent. And then once they cover all the info, then, and the artist wants to move forward with it, then we're able to book that artist right away and kind of guide them through the rest of the process.
Okay.
So yeah, go to www.rawartist.com and register to be an artist.
Sitting in this Tupperware is a glimpse of a far-off past. Becky Wood spends most mornings here, combing through the sand for shells, shark's teeth, or whatever the ocean may wash up.
One morning, I saw this in the edge of the water, and I thought it was fossilized wood.
She went home, posted a photo of it online, and shortly after discovered it was something far more interesting than that.
And they told me that it was part of a mammoth tooth.
Yep, a part of a woolly mammoth, those large hairy animals with long tusks that roamed during the Ice Age. While it's hard to say exactly how old these are, experts say they're likely more than 10,000 years old.
Which I thought was pretty awesome, that we can find fossils from the Ice Age out here.
By looking at photos, Patty Mason with the UNCW's Department of Earth and Ocean Sciences confirms these findings and believes the fossils were likely swept onto our coast by storms.
So these are the lines that help you identify that it's a mammoth tooth.
Over the last several months, she's found even more pieces. The ocean has also washed up extinct horse teeth that Mason says dates back to hundreds of thousands of years ago. Researchers say while that's not unheard of, it's more uncommon to see them surface in North Carolina.
Never know what you'll find.
And she hopes the waves push in more history to add into her collection. In Carolina Beach, Helen Holt, WWAY News.
We are back here on the East Daily Download. Just a real quick reminder, download at WNCT.com is our email address where you can send us pictures and videos, or you can ask a question. Q&A with AQ, Angie Casada, ask her a question, she'll answer it. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all the usual suspects, as I'm fond of saying, of social media, and East Daily Download is the hashtag. We'd love to hear from you. Now, Hey.
Okay,
Hey.
all right, okay.
Yeah.
So I know that you had picked this one.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
But now what about this one?
What about it?
Okay, so here, hold this. We've seen that.
Hair's looking good.
Trying. Okay, so now about this one. No?
It sits down at an angle that you can't really. It looks more like a beret kind of thing
Oh,
that just sits
okay,
in
so
your head.
this one- this
that
one's
sticks
better.
out more. It's more pronounced that you can see
okay.
it.
More pronounced is what we're going for?
Then that would probably be
Okay.
what I would.
Thanks.
I know this is going to come back in the last segment of the show. Just I feel it. As I was saying, what are we going to do? Oh yes, we have a new Living Local to come your way. But right now, what we want to do is check in with our friends at Entertainment Tonight as they take us behind the scenes of the new movie Ford versus Ferrari. Let's watch.
This movie is really a pretty classic underdog story.
Matt is automotive visionary Carroll Shelby, and Christian is his British driver Ken Miles. They don't always get along.
How's that? Get him off me!
Together, they take on the dominant Ferrari racing team at the 1966 Le Mans race in France. That means fast cars, wild racing sequences, and big crashes.
The most fun I had, I got to go to work with Christian every day and watch him and see what he was going to do.
I really enjoyed working with Matt, and I think it was a great relationship that then actually helped play into our characters.
I don't know about that.
How about a butterfly? A pink one, maybe. Or I could do a unicorn, a ladybug, a baby kitten. Your boyfriend's name inside a little heart.
Busy night tonight.
Everybody in here wants the same thing.
It's ingrained in me.
bum, bum, bum.
Of course I know what the themes are.
Entertainment Tonight. That's what people want.
It's hard to think of Entertainment Tonight without.
I mean, come on. Since I was a little kid.
This is Entertainment Tonight. This is the Bible of show business.
The East Daily Download is all about you. It's about local stories featuring local businesses. If you or your business would like to be featured, contact the sales team at WNCT. And be sure to watch new episodes weekday mornings at 7 on Eastern North Carolina CW. Watch your local WNCT 9 in Your Side news on our live stream on WNCT.com or on our mobile app. Now downloading Medical Minute.
After more than a half-century of decline, deaths from heart disease and heart failure are on the rise again. In a new study published in the Cardiology Journal of the American Medical Association, researchers found the number of heart disease-related deaths went up by 8.5% from the start of 2011 to the end of 2017. In that same time period, the number of deaths from heart failure increased by 38%. Heart failure is a common chronic complication of heart disease that occurs when the heart can't pump enough blood. The rise due in part to obesity and diabetes and the rapidly aging population, which is most at risk for heart disease. 80% of those heart disease deaths were among people 65 and older. Researchers say by 2030, the population will have a projected 44% increase in adults over 65, and focus now needs to be on prevention and treatment to slow heart-related death rates. For today's Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Now downloading Living Local.
But if you don't learn the peoples in Pink Hill, you'll ride right on by,
Gary Jones has lived in Pink Hill all his life. More than 500 people call it home.
You get to learn the peoples. And once you learn the peoples in Pink Hill, everybody else then will fall in place.
He's a regular customer at R-Mart, a gas station reopened by Penny Harper and her husband in January.
We're really a lot busier than what we expected. We've had folks that they tell us they come from Trenton and other areas over just to get Hershey's ice cream and hand dipped in certain flavors, so there's certain flavors we have to keep in.
She's been learning the community for years through her family's businesses.
It doesn't seem like a job. It seems like that you're helping other people. I mean, you're making a living while you're doing it. But
it's awesome for people to support the community. It's awesome to feel the love returned.
Michael Hoffman and his wife Jolene are the owners of Joe's Cafe.
It's a place that you can come and you can immediately feel like home. This is somewhere where you feel like you've slid your feet up underneath your table and you're enjoying a meal at your house.
It's located off North Kinston Boulevard, a prime location for drivers passing by.
Traffic coming from Wilmington to Greenville, you've got traffic, you've got the college kids coming from Greenville, going back home to Wilmington. Highway 11 South and North are a busy roadway.
Though travelers may come and go, there are some things about Pink Hill you can't put a price on.
Living in a small town or having a business in a small town, there's so many benefits, and one of them is that we help each other out.
Everybody knows everybody. It doesn't matter where you go, to the grocery store or wherever you go, you're going to run into somebody that you know.
Now downloading Southern Stars.
Hey, we're at D.H. Conley High School to meet this week's Southern Star. I'm David Sawyer, WNCT 9 on your side. We are here today to honor you. You are a Southern Star. Congratulations.
Jackie Horton is an exceptionally bright star with her exceptional students. One of her many students is a shining example of success with the Pitt County Schools Project Search Program.
Well, it means a lot to me to see Christina be successful. I mean, we've worked so hard and we've watched her grow, and her mother's worked with her so many years, and And as a teacher and as any public school teacher, you know, just to see our kids grow up and be successful, because that's what we want more than anything.
Absolutely.
And that's what we need.
Jackie Horton is an exceptional woman. She loves her children in her classroom like they're her own. If somebody doesn't have clothes or somebody does something to their clothes, she fixes them up. If they don't have money to eat, she will feed them. Just, you know, above and beyond, her heart is in what she does. And for that, I say thank you, Jackie, because my daughter, you've made such a life-changing impression on her, in her.
Ms. Horton, thank you so much for all you do for the community. We appreciate it from Southern Bank. Thank you.
Absolutely, and we do appreciate our community partner, Southern Bank. And if you know someone in your community making it a brighter place, make your Southern Star nomination. Go to WNCT.com/stars.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the East Daily Download. As always, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. And you can watch the show on the go with the WNCT mobile app. Download it at the Google Play or the App Store and watch anywhere. And with that, we will say goodbye for today.
Wait.
Yeah,
Okay, all right. Okay, so I'm going off of your last note here, more pronounced.
Yeah, that's kind
of
pronounced.
So this is nice, but I think I found the one.
Well, that's pronounced. There's no question about that. It says, hey, look at me.
Okay, but I have a surprise for you.
I'm going to run off.
No, you can't run. Look! It looks so nice.
Why are we doing this?
It's Princess Day. See? Do you do this? Look,
you do this too?
Oh no, it's a.
That's the Queen way.
You gotta.
So, could it be Prince as opposed to Princess? Because I'm not a girl.
That's why this one's not too girly.
Okay, I mean nothing wrong with it, you know. Well, have a great day, and we will see you all tomorrow on the East Daily Download, where more 30 minutes of mayhem and mischief will commence. We'll see you then. Tuesday, when we hit the road for the next edition of the East Daily Download, we visit J.H. Rose High School to profile a student who wrote a play that tackles the hardships of teens with autism. We'll take a look at the new movie Midway. It's part 2 in our look at Stellar Showcase. And we visit Gwendy's Goodies and Down Eats. So join us on Tuesday for an all-new The East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.